So you're looking to put a little more money in your pocket. This channel is all about helping you improve, helping you have a better mindset, helping you be more successful, giving you tips, giving you tricks. And let's be honest, life is easier when you've got money in the bank. That being said, there are lots of different ways to make money, obviously. But you need to find a way that is quick and can pay you a decent amount of money that doesn't require you to get a master's degree. In this video, we're going to be going over a number of different ways to do just that. Put a little bit of extra cash in your pocket. Now, some of these are very quick and they pay a small amount. Some take a little bit more time and they pay more. But the nice thing about this is you don't need any skills to accomplish these things. Now, not all of these are for everybody, and we'll go over why in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and just immediately dive right in. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about these different things that you can do to generate a little bit more cash. Now, the first one is using apps like Coinbase. Now, just a second. Now, you're thinking, oh, great, you want me to buy crypto? That's actually not what I'm talking about. You don't actually have to put any money into this in order to make money. You see, Coinbase, which is a cryptocurrency trading platform, offers what they call the learn and earn feature. Basically, they will give you these little tests. And then if you pass the test, you can make $3, $5 in that particular type of cryptocurrency. Now you're thinking, Grant, I don't want to have to learn about crypto. It's a beautiful thing. You don't have to learn anything. You can just go in, take the test. They're 3 to 4 questions long. And if you get the wrong answer, they just let you guess again. So you just go in, you create an account at Coinbase.com. You click their learn and earn. You see what's available. You simply click on it. They'll ask, and I just skip right through all the information. And then just guess. It's ABC. Just keep guessing until you get the right answer. It takes about 15 seconds. And then you get anywhere from $3 to $5 usually in that cryptocurrency. And as they add new cryptos on, you can keep doing this over and over and over again, and you can just keep rolling it. Now, this is not a ton of money, to be completely honest. I've probably made 60 or 70 bucks doing this. And what you can do if you really want, you can just take the money and you can withdraw it, or you can roll it into Bitcoin or something like that. You know, let's say you end up with where Bitcoin's currently at, which is a third of what its peak was at. Let's say you make that same 60 bucks and you just roll it into Bitcoin. All of a sudden that $60 is worth about 180 if it goes back to its previous peak kind of thing, or you can just take it and run with it. In any event, all you have to do is create the account, go to the learn and earn section, and just click, and just check on this every couple of days, every couple of weeks as they add new cryptos. And again, it's $3 to $5 for about 30 seconds collectively of your time. Not a ton of money, but super easy to do. Now, the next one are some of these stock trading platforms like Robinhood or Webull. Again, I'm not telling you need to invest in the market. I'm not telling you need to buy stocks or anything like that. You can actually utilize these apps to get free money that you don't have to do hardly anything for. Now, they're very similar, but starting with Robinhood, Robinhood is, by the way, does offer a learn and earn feature. They just introduced it, same as Coinbase. It doesn't have quite as many options on it, but again, still free money. But in any event, you sign up for Robinhood, and then basically they will give you a referral link. And then whoever signs up under Robinhood as well, they get, that person that signs up, they get a free stock, a random free stock, and you get a free stock. So basically, it's like having a scratch ticket that's a guaranteed winner. Now, honestly, most of these are worth about $3 to $4. Now, they do have some that are worth a couple hundred. I've gotten a couple that were like Uber stocks, things in the $20, $30 range. I've made maybe not a ton, but a few $100s off of this one, simply by, again, going to Robinhood. And if you want, there's a description for both Robinhood and Webull in the description link below. Click on that, start your account. You'll get, at least as of right now, their offer is a free stock. And then once you've got yours, take your referral link that they're going to give you. And then simply go to your social media platforms, your Facebook platforms, or Instagram, whatever you want to do, and just put it out there. And basically, and tell everybody, hey, if you click on this link and you sign up for an account, no catch. They simply need to sign up. And then as soon as they do, they get a free random stock and you get a free random stock. And I would tell them, it's like having a scratch ticket that's a guaranteed winner and it's free money. You do this, and again, you have 10, 15 people that do that, and you get, let's say your average stock is $4 at 15 people, that's an extra 60 bucks. Again, you could actually get stocks that are worth a couple of hundred. I haven't, but I didn't do it very long. I just wanted to test this theory. But it is absolutely doable. It's feasible. So again, no reason not to do it. It's free money. Heck, even if you don't want to have to share that with people, if you click the link below, and again, full disclosure, it's my referral link, so you'll get a free stock, and I'll get a free stock too. But even that will give you at least $3 or $4, maybe 15, maybe 20, maybe a couple hundred for free, no catch. So Webull is another trading platform. It operates very, very similarly, but at least as of right now, there are a couple of differences. One, Webull actually offers you a deposit bonus. So if you deposit any amount of money, $5 or more, that they will give you like $5 for free. So first, you go in there and create your account. You take $5 out of your bank account. You put it in there. They will match that and give you $5 for free. Boom, free money right there. Now, above and beyond that, they actually offer something that it's not better or worse. It's just a little different. They do the same referral program, but instead of giving you, let's say, a free stock, sometimes they'll give you free crypto. But instead of for everyone, their bigger thing that they do is if you have 3 people that will join the account, then you can actually get, they'll say spin a wheel, and the minimum you can get is say 1 free Apple stock, which is right now sitting about $130, $140. But you could get up to 10 free stocks of Apple. So you could literally make $1,300, $1,400 if 3 people were to join. Now, that is great because your minimum that you're going to make is more than it's going to be on Robinhood. But if you have 2 people do it, you're not going to get that as nearly as good of a deal. The other thing is that those 3 people that sign up do have to make a deposit. Again, they can make a $5 deposit, but if you really wanted to, you could say, hey, you guys put $5 in, I'll give you $5 of my own money if you really wanted to do it that way, because you'd pay $15 for them, and then they'd actually get that extra $5 bonus, plus you would get at least $130, $140 worth of free stock. So again, this one does require a little bit more legwork, and you do actually have to be willing to part with some of your money for at least a couple of days, but it's not at risk. And as soon as you get your stocks or get your money, just cash it all out, take it, and run. If you want to reinvest it, that's totally up to you. But again, free money is my favorite kind. Now, shifting gears slightly here, next one is something that can go all year long, but it seems to be more prevalent in the springtime. This is not an app. This is what I call bank switching. Now, I've done this a couple of times because it's so easy. Usually, again, in the spring, but is when you'll find the best deals. A lot of banks, they want your business because every dollar that you put into the bank can actually lend out 10 times that much money. So what they will do is in order to entice you in, they'll say, if you sign up with a bank account for us, and then usually you have to set up direct deposit, and you have to keep at least, sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's 500, just varies, dollars in your account, but you set up direct deposit for 90 days, and they will give you anywhere from $200 to $400. I've seen as high as $1,500, but you usually have to put in a fair bit more money for that. But if it's something that you're capable of doing, if wherever you're working or you've got some way to do any kind of direct deposit, all you have to do is open up the account and just have your paychecks or whatever, just for a couple of months, go to this new bank. They'll give you the money. Now, if for whatever reason you have to close the account or whatever, usually they'll take the money back. They don't actually usually make you wait the full 90 days to get paid, but they will take it back if you try to leave before the 90 days. So you're not really out anything. But if you don't mind just doing that for 90 days, you can either stick with that bank or you can just switch it back to your old bank and take all the money with you. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, Grant, why do they do that? Why are they going to give you, if it's just for 90 days, why are they willing to give you $200, $300, $400? Simply because most people, when they sign up for a new bank, they don't take the time to switch it back. So that just becomes their bank now. And that's what the bank is relying on. But there's nothing, and I know this for a fact because I have done it multiple times. In fact, I usually do it every spring, sometimes with checking accounts or savings accounts or things like that. Because if I can make $1,500 by moving money from one bank to another and it's just going to sit there, no skin off my back, the money's not going to get spent anyway. So this is, again, another way that you will get the money right away, but you do usually have to stick for like a 90-day period. If you're curious about this, simply Google new bank deals or new bank account deals near me, things like that. Credit unions will do them sometimes too, that they offer pretty good offers, but they're a little bit more strict, a little more stingy. Again, springtime does seem to be the best time on a whole. This when they do their better deals. But there's no reason that you can't bounce from bank to bank to bank every time just for the heck of it. All right, so this next one is probably one of the more time-consuming ones, but it does pay you consistently if you can actually follow through on it. And I can say this from experience. You can't see it because of my jacket, but I've got a scar to prove it. All right, and that is donating plasma. Now, I started doing it honestly because I have an issue with syringes. Needles, not so much. Anything that's going to put something in, take something out, I'm not a big fan of. So I wanted to get over that thought process. I said, let's go to plasma. And lo and behold, not only did I get over that issue, but I made a decent amount of money. Now, when you go to plasma, you simply Google a place that does it near you. The first couple of times you go, they're going to pay you more. You get paid more or less depending on how big you are. But I think that you can usually, anywhere from, if you're going to go twice a week, it usually takes about 2 hours each time. All things, kind of considering and depending. You can easily pull in a couple $100 extra a week. All you have to do is The first time you go, a little bit more time consuming because you got to answer additional questions. You got to go through some of the medical stuff and what have you. But after that, you go, as soon as you get back there, they will poke you with a needle, and I would just watch a movie or read some emails or read a book. It was my quiet time. And you just sit there, and for about anywhere, can take up to 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, but it draws the plasma out. They usually pay you on a prepaid card. Last time I looked, and granted this was a couple of years ago, so the numbers are actually better now. After COVID, they seem to be needing people more. You were making, I think, like $65 the first time you went, and the $75 the second time you went. So you're making $140 a week. So again, you do that for the first month if they'll allow you to do that. That's an extra $560. Not too bad. And again, they'll do things at Christmas time and whatnot. So the only aspect with this is that it is going to take a little bit longer, a couple hours for you to drive, to sit, to do all the stuff. If you have an issue with needles or things like that, that might not be the right fit for you, but it is a relatively easy way to do this. I just did it to get over my fear, but it was actually kind of relaxing, to be completely honest. So I did it for much longer than I thought I was going to, banked a couple of $1,000s, and then it just got to the point where I just didn't have the time to do that anymore. But if it's something that you need to generate money consistently, the bank deals, the Coinbase, the Robinhood, those can yield pretty good money, but you don't know what you're going to get all the time. This is a great way to do it consistently if it's available to you. Now, this last one, again, not for everybody, not because it's difficult, just simply because not everyone can do it. But you need to be looking at your grocery store ads. I'm not talking about couponing, which, by the way, I'm not against by any stretch of the imagination. But if you have a prescription that you fill, either it's a one-time thing or maybe it's a monthly prescription that you get refilled every month, pay very close attention, because a lot of grocery stores will do something along the lines of anywhere from $25 to $50 in store gift cards if you have a new or transferred prescription. So let's say your store does $25 and there's a prescription that you get every single month. You're going to get that prescription regardless. All you have to do is call one store and say, hey, I'd like to transfer it. They will call the other store. They'll transfer it over. You go in, you get your $25 gift card. That's $25 in free groceries. Next month, you just one phone call, you bounce it back and forth. I've done this a lot, bouncing back and forth, back and forth. If you have 2 or 3 prescriptions, you can do it 2 or 3 times. So you can be talking $25, $50, $75 in free groceries every single month for doing something that you're already going to be doing anyway. You just need to be willing to take the time to make a 60-second phone call. Now, again, not for everybody, because maybe your grocery store doesn't offer this. Most of the big chains do, but not all. Or maybe you don't have a prescription, so admittedly, this might not be for everybody, but if you do, you might as well get some free food out of the deal. Now, that being said, some of these will obviously pay you more than others. Some take more time than others. Some are easier. Some of those ones like the Coinbase, the Robinhood, the Webull, you could literally make thousands of dollars if you have enough people who are willing to do it, and they'll make money too. Some of the other ones like the plasma, or if you've got a prescription, they'll pay you consistently, but you're not going to make thousands and thousands unless you put in a fair bit of time. In any event, if you can do this and you can take this money and then in a perfect world, leverage it, do something with it that can turn into more money, which we're going to have videos on this channel that we talk about how to do that. A lot of people are saying, I just don't have the money to do that. Take this money from your side hustle and simply apply it to these other areas, compound that money, have it make money for you. This is a great place to start. But in any scenario, you can always do at least one of these different things to generate some quick cash that literally will take you a couple of minutes. So changing your financial situation, if you're needing more than just a couple $100, this is at least a great place to start if you've got nothing else. If a few $100s won't make a difference to you, congratulations. Hopefully you're in a place where you can look at some of the other videos we will be coming out with shortly to help leverage that money. But in any event, you need to start somewhere. So why not start in this area where you're actually getting paid for the result that you generate, not the amount of time that you put in. And that is the secret to generating real wealth. So I hope you took this to heart. If there's any of these things that you're going to try, if you make any money, do us a favor. Share in the comments section. Tell us what worked for you so that you can inspire somebody else. If you found this valuable, or if you want more education, whether it be on your financials or on how to get yourself to stop procrastination or just be more successful, make sure you like and subscribe so you can get those additional videos as they come out. But in any event, I hope you take something and I hope you make more money, and I hope it helps to improve some area of your life, either because it's helping you get better or because you're using it to help somebody else get better. In any event, thank you for your time. Hope to see you in the next video.